Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to welcome you guys to USMG10 Fundamentals of Management Summer 2020. First of all, before I start the lecture, I would like to apologize if I sound in dismay, not energetic or whatsoever, because it is 7 in the morning and I've just finished I've just finished making the slides and I'm yet to give you the lecture. What am I talking about? Let's just jump into the lecture, okay? So for this course, you are going to learn the basic ataupun the fundamentals of management. So later on, masih dah belajar nanti, there will be it is unavoidable that you will not come across anything that has issues in regard of business management. That's why this is very important. Tak kisahlah if you guys actuarial scientist ke, ataupun accounting students ke, ataupun economics punya student ke, ataupun hatta even you from field of sciences macam kata apa, physics ke, engineering ke, whatever field that you are in, okay, management is very important because you are going to apply it after you are employed in the organisation. So the first topic for this course is Introduction to Management. Please forgive the rempitness of my slide because I really have no idea how to make it beautiful. So therefore this is only the first slide. Okay, go on. So we are moving on to the second slide. Okay. Before you learn about the management, you have to know about the organisation first. So organisation, there are three types of characteristics. Okay, there are three characteristics of any organisation. Tak kisahlah for profit ke non-profit punya organisation, in every organisation, as long as it is called as an operating system ataupun not operating system, a place in which you are working together to achieve something, that is called as organisation. So the first characteristic of an organisation is it has a distinct purpose. Okay, kata apa, tujuan yang nyata kat situ. Nak kata orang kata apa, to convey ataupun to make it clear, tak kisah dalam diri awak sendiri pun, in your own mind, okay, you as a student of Intech, you have a goal, okay, to succeed in this pre-university punya studies, and then that will be the condition for you to be able to fly across the sea, okay, to further your study dekat New Zealand ke, kat US ke, kat mana-mana yang you apply lah. So an organisation, it has a distinct purpose. Contohnya macam whatever company lah, kata apa, manufacturing company ke, entertainment company ke, all of those companies ataupun organisation have their own specific goals, okay, ataupun the purpose. So the second characteristic is people in the organisation to achieve the distinct purpose. Okay, betul lah kalau kita ada dalam company, okay, kena ada dia punya pekerja. That is what we call as the people in the organisation. From top to bottom, from the top manager ke middle level manager ke, semua sampailah hatta the lowest level form of occupation ataupun job dekat dalam company tu, it is called, okay, collectively they are a team of people that are working to achieve that distinct purpose. Okay, so kena ada the goal first, and then kena ada orang yang akan menjalankan kerja. Those are the people. So the third characteristic is the structure with which it defines and limits the behaviour of its people. So the third characteristic ni adalah the structure. So dekat sini you have to know lah, even though you are working together, but then there's a specific differentiation between you and other person. Okay, you might not be working at the same position as your colleague ke apa ke. Let's say lah, kalau even in a small company pun, kalau let's say in bakery store ke apa ke kan, you might be the chef, and then your friends tu ataupun your colleagues tu could be your cashier apa semua. Okay, nampak tak dia punya separate orang kata apa, position kat situ. That is what we call as the structure. So let's say okay, kalau dekat atas tu kita ada the boss. Okay, kita ada boss. The boss tu kita kena respect kat dia lah. Ada struktur kat situ. Boss will be on, kata apa, at the highest level of organisation. Okay, so bawah ni ada apa? Maybe ada pengurus kewangan ke, ada pengurus pemasaran ke, marketing manager, operation manager ke, and then bawah dia orang tu ada dia punya subordinates. That is what we call as the purpose. Okay, moving on. Okay, these are the, orang kata apa, graphical representation of the characteristics. Yang kuning ni kita ada the goals, the red one is the people, and then the blue one is the structure of the company. Ini carta organisasi lah, the structure. So what are the difference between managers and non-managers? Okay, managers are individuals in an organisation who direct and oversee the activities of other people in the organisation, so organisational goals can be accomplished. Okay, managers kat sini, orang kata apa, dia lah yang arahkan, dia yang lead semua orang, dia punya anak buah dia untuk capai the mission. Sebab later on, okay, bila awak dah belajar further, you will know that bila dah kerja nanti, sometimes you tend to have orang kata apa, your mind ataupun the purpose, you forget the purpose of you working at that place. Kadang-kadang sebab tu you need a manager. That's one of the reasons lah. That's why you need a manager to lead you, to focus ataupun to keep you on track. Okay, and then a manager's job is not about personal achievement, it is about helping others do their work. Okay, this is a common misconception dalam mana-mana company ataupun in any common sense. People would say, okay, if you're a manager, you are the boss, you can tell your subordinates whatever you want as long as they perform their jobs. No, not like that. But it is more on about helping others do their work. Okay, kita tolong dia macam mana nak buat kerja yang betul. So at the end of the day, kita sama-sama sukses. Even though we are, orang kata apa, responsible for everything that our subordinates do. Okay, tapi dia macam, you ajar lah kat dia. Awak ajar kat dia, okay, this is how to do this kind of work. Okay, this is how you do it. Sebab apa, nanti kalau diorang dah boleh buat, kita kerja je senang. Okay, kita tak boleh nak expect, okay, kau buat ni. Tak boleh, tak ada orang kata apa, tak ada proper training. Tak boleh. Okay, you have to help your subordinates. Okay, that is the purpose of being a manager. So non-managerial employees are people who work directly on a job or task and have no responsibility for overseeing the work of others. Okay, kalau non-managerial punya positions, diorang memang buat kerja diorang saja. Okay, kalau dia kerja kalau dia lecturer, kerja dia mengajar je. Itulah non-managerial punya employees. Tapi kalau macam let's say dia pun lecturer, but then dia pun orang kata apa, ketua program, head of program. So she has to, the head of program has to see the work of others as well, not only herself punya works. Okay, dia kena monitor whether the performance of the punya the workers are good enough, so that they can have the proper they can have, orang kata apa, the manager can have a proper report. Nanti bila nak present dekat the upper level of management, dia tahu macam mana dia nak explain. Okay, that is the difference between managers and non-managers. So moving on to the levels of management. Okay, kita ada 4: top, middle, first line and team leaders. Okay, so top managers, individuals who are responsible for making decisions about the direction of the organisation and establishing policies that affect all organisational members. So top managers ni anyone lah, sesiapa. Kalau kita pergi mana company tu, those yang top managers adalah CEO. Okay, of course CEO are the top managers. CFO ke CEO ke, kalau ada C kat depan tu, those are the top managers. Tapi usually CEO is the superior dan CFO ke CEO ke semua tu. Okay, so and then bawah top managers adalah middle managers, individuals who are typically responsible for translating goals set by top managers into specific details that lower level managers will see get done. Okay, let's say kalau kita dalam company yang kata apa, big corporation, tak kisahlah, maybe contohnya Telekom Malaysia, TM, dia punya headquarter dekat Kerinci tu kan, yang depan LRT tu. So mungkin top managers dia ada dekat situ lah kan, of course lah kan, sebab itu HQ dia. So middle managers ni kita andaikan dia adalah pengurus kawasan. Okay, dia adalah pengurus kawasan. Kita ada banyak cawangan. Kita ada dekat Shah Alam, dia ada bangunan TM kat Shah Alam, dia ada bangunan TM kat mana tempat. part. Okay, the one who heads the one who spearheads the branch is what we call as the middle managers. So they convey the mission and vision of top managers, so that to their lower level of subordinates. So bawah middle managers adalah first line managers, supervisors responsible for directing the day-to-day activities of non-managerial employees. So dekat sini kalau first line managers, kalau kita kat dalam kita ada bos yang pengurus kawasan tu kan, let's say Shah Alam punya Telekom Malaysia. So the first line managers are the one yang responsible on specific department lah. Kita ada marketing, kita ada finance, kita ada procurement, kita ada legal affairs. Those are first line managers. Sebab dekat each department tu ataupun each division, we will have different subordinates, okay, yang buat kerja yang tertentu, but then they are on the same level, which is the first line managers. Okay, and then last kali adalah team leaders, individuals who are responsible for managing and facilitating the activities of a work team. Okay, so team leaders ni contohnya lah kan, even though kat atas kita dah ada dah marketing manager, the manager itself, kadang-kadang kat bawah tu ada lagi sikit-sikit. Macam kita kalau macam ramai sangat, let's say satu team tu orang kata apa, kalau kita ambil finance, okay, finance ada banyak, kita ada accounting, kita ada investment punya bahagian. Okay, so dalam accounting punya team, accounting punya bahagian tu ada 5-6 orang. So dalam 5-6 orang tu kena ada dia punya leader. Ada what we call as team leader, the lowest level of manager. Okay, still lah manage kan, nak tentukan kerja. Okay, those are the levels of management. Alright, now moving on to the concept of management. Management is the process of getting things done effectively and efficiently with and through other people. So dekat sini management ni jadi dua benda. To get things done, okay, first effectively, second and efficiently. It has to be simultaneously together. Dia tak boleh macam, okay, even though you perform your work effectively, but the resources used are not efficient. Tak boleh kat situ. So you need to have orang kata apa, you need to have proper orang kata apa, proper management between those two. Okay, nak manage effectiveness dengan efficiency tu pun kena ada dia punya certain management. Okay, so the management also is a process that refers to a set of ongoing and interrelated activities. In our definition of management, it refers to the primary activities or function that managers perform. So efficiency means doing a task correctly ataupun doing things right and getting the most output from the least amount of inputs. So kat sini efficiency dimasukkan contohnya kalau macam orang tu dia ada sekilo, maybe dia ada limited amount of dia nak buat cake. Okay, kat situ ada maybe dalam sekilo cake, sekilo gula, apa lagi, ada sebotol essence vanilla ke, ada sebuku butter ke. Okay, usually those things you can orang kata apa, when we talk about efficiency, selalunya kalau ada sekilo tu jadilah pound cake. Okay, tapi bukanlah pound cake dalam jadinya kilogram cake lah. Okay, so pound cake tu jadi satu je, tapi a person who has the highest capacity of making things efficient, instead of making a pound cake, dia mungkin transform those into two separate different cakes. Maybe dia boleh buat itu jadi macam satu, the cheese orang kata apa, red velvet cake ke, another one jadi chocolate cake ke. Okay, nampak tak, dia ada dua, hasilnya two outputs, okay, two different outputs from the same amount of ingredient. Itu namakan efficiency. Okay, the higher the amount of output that can be produced within the limited output, limited input, that's what we call that's what we call as higher efficiency. Okay, better efficiency lah. So because managers deals with scarce inputs, including resources such as people, money and equipment, they are concerned with the efficient use of those resources. Managers want to minimize resource usage and cost. Okay, dia macam tidak boleh tidak dalam dunia ni sentiasa tak ada duit. Okay, dalam company nak minta buat research ke, nak minta buat new videos for promotional purposes ke, kalau nak minta untuk orang kata apa, even harta kalau macam nak print kertas ke apa ke semua tu, selalunya most of the time tak ada duit. Kalau kita nak minta, it is not immediately on kata apa datang kat kita. Dia macam kena tunggu berapa hari, okay, kena tunggu macam seminggu dua barulah dapat dia punya input. Nampak tak the concept of scarcity kat situ? Okay, how do you deal ataupun how a manager deals with the fact that resources are always scarce? Okay, kalau nak kata pekerja tak cukup, okay, macam mana you nak utilize the existing workers to perform, okay, job walaupun tak cukup orang. Itu namakannya efficient orang kata apa, management. So moving on to effectiveness. Effectiveness means doing the right things. Okay, by doing those tasks that help the organization reach its goals, whereas efficiency is concerned with the means of getting things done. Effectiveness is concerned with the ends or attainment of organizational goals. Okay, so effectiveness ni orang kata apa? Okay, let's say kalau orang tu dia boleh macam dia efficient sangat lah, dia boleh macam transform a limited amount of input jadi banyak output, tapi sebenarnya the main goal of that company tu dia nak benda lain. Jadi at the end of the day, penat je dia orang kata apa, dia gunakan kelebihan dia untuk jadi efficient tu, tapi dia output pun nak sia-sia, bukan yang company nak. That's itu maksudnya tak efektif lah kat situ. So efektif ni orang kata apa, doing the right things. Okay, kalau orang kata apa, kalau macam kalau manager kata apa, saya tak nak awak buat red velvet ke, saya tak nak buat awak buat chocolate cake ke, saya nak pound cake. Okay, bos kata saya nak pound cake. So what can you do? Okay, tengoklah kalau macam pandai sikit, tengok berapa banyak pound cake boleh buat dengan the limited amount of ingredients kat situ. Kat situlah kita kata efficiency dengan effectiveness ada dekat situ. Okay, alright. So this is exhibit ataupun figure 1.3 ni, efficiency and effectiveness. Okay, kalau dalam efficiency ni dia arrow ke bawah, tapi effectiveness ni goal attainment ataupun dia arrow ke atas. So dekat sini nak tunjuk lah, kalau the lower the resource used in order to create a higher amount of output, it is always better. Memang sentiasa dihargai lah, sebab dia menjimatkan cost. Okay, dia macam orang kata apa, sikit je banyak keluarkan operation cost apa semua, tapi dia punya outcome tu lagi besar. Itu yang dimasukkan dengan efficiency, small resource uses. Okay, so kat situ low waste tu. Okay, macam kata apa, pembaziran berkurang lah kan. Macam buat apa nak hire ramai orang kalau ataupun nak banyak belanja besar kalau orang tu sebenarnya boleh jadi dengan efficient. Okay, so kalau effectiveness, kalau dengan orang kata apa, resources ni sikit tapi goal attainment ni memang sangat-sangat efektif, itu lagi orang kata apa, bagus lah. Lagi tinggi dia punya effectiveness tu, lagi bagus. Okay, alright, those things are interrelated. So apa ni, the concept are different but interrelated. Okay, this is the efficiency and effectiveness lah. It is easier to be effective if you ignore efficiency. Apa semua ni lah. Okay, point number 2, it is easier to be effective if you ignore efficiency. Of course, sebab macam orang kata apa, bila kadang-kadang bila dalam company ni orang akan buat kerja apa yang bos dia suruh je. If you ignore efficiency, senang sangat nak jadi efektif. Sebab apa, macam kita ni nak jadi efektif, kita nak semua benda. Okay, macam contohnya awak nak belajar kan, let's say lah nak belajar sekarang dengan dunia masa kini, you need to have apa, nak laptop. You want to have laptop, but you don't want kata apa, any regular laptop. You nak MacBook Pro. Kau nampak itu banyak pakai duit. If you are affordable enough, if your parents are rich, no problem. Tapi janganlah lemak sangat kan. Tengoklah kemampuan, sedar diri sikit. Okay, and then nak iPad lah, apa semua, nak belajar last sekali. Macam orang kata apa, beli iPad, beli apa semua, all the technological punya equipment ni, okay, tapi still pointer rendah. Motif sangat kan. Banyak keluar duit, tapi sebenarnya outcome hampir. Itu dimasukkan dengan being effective. Okay, memang ada pembelajaran sangat efektif kan, tapi tak efisien. Nampak tak dekat situ? Okay, And then moving on to the functions of management. Okay, so dekat sini management functions it is going to be used interchangeably. Bukanlah, maksudnya across the topics it will be discussed. Okay, so the first function of management is planning. Okay, it includes defining goals, establishing strategy, and developing plans to coordinate activities. So before any operation starts ke apa ke dalam company kan, you need to have proper plan. Kita kena outline kita punya plan tu. Macam awak, if you have the goal to have this semester maybe 4.00 kan for flat, okay, what is your plan in order to attain that kind of CGPA? Okay, maybe buat schedule ke, maybe buat orang kata apa sleep schedule ke, tak kisahlah macam mana. Apa yang buat tu orang kata apa, bila kita ada orang kata apa ada orang kata apa bertulis punya cadangan ataupun perancangan tu, itu nak maksudnya planning. So perancangan tu maksudnya sendiri adalah planning lah. Okay, and then kita moving on, the second one is organizing. It includes determining what tasks are to be done, who is to do them, how the tasks are to be grouped, who reports to whom, and who will make decisions. So organizing ni macam even though kita ada orang kata apa, kita dah plan orang kata apa benda tu kita dah plan baik, however we are limited ataupun we are not limited lah, we are constrained. Okay, we have managers, we have orang kata apa people from different expertise. Okay, in accordance to experience, tengoklah macam mana. If someone has the capacity to lead the people, they will be orang kata apa on the top tier of the organisation, so struktur dekat atas. So perlunya ada orang kata apa proper orang kata apa work organisation ni. Sebab apa, macam supaya at the end of the day dia tak jadi cacar marba. Fail orang kata apa, bila planning to fail, okay, so nanti organisation pun jadi fail lah. Ni bukannya organisasi ni maksudnya macam penyusunan lah, macam buat carta organisasi kan, pilih siapa ketua kelas, pilih siapa ketua kebersihan, macam semua tu lah. Okay, kalau kat asrama ke kat college ke, siapa nak jadi wakil student, kalau macam kipas rosak ke apa ke, who are you going to report? Takkanlah you nak report kalau dekat college punya kipas rosak, takkanlah you nak report dekat lecturer kan. That is not the right channel for you to report. You have to report to the residential punya staff. Okay. So moving on to the third function of management, leading. It includes motivating employees, directing the activities of others, selecting the most effective communication channel, and resolving conflicts. So leading ni, bila kita dah orang kata apa, dah ramai sangat orang dalam company kan, orang kata apa, rambut sama hitam, hati lain-lain. Okay, walaupun dia sama jantina lelaki perempuan pun, okay, kalau dalam satu jantina tu pun kadang-kadang orang bergaduh, lelaki perempuan, ada orang tu dengki, ada orang apa ni apa semua tu lah. Okay, banyaklah konflik yang ada. Sebab manusia ni banyak fail. Tengok macam kes PKP ni kan. Okay, kerajaan kata apa, okay, jaga diri, walaupun aktiviti buka, still tak boleh nak keluar pergi mana-mana. Maksudnya if there is a necessity for you to go out, you go out lah. Kalau tak ada macam motif tiba-tiba rasa nak jalan-jalan pergi Tasik Shah Alam ke, tak payah duduk rumah. Tapi as a result sekarang ni ramai orang buat PL. Okay, tengoklah, bukan senang nak lead orang ni. Okay, sebab there's a level of orang kata apa, ego kat situ. Nabi pun dulu nak berdakwah pun orang macam tak percaya, sebab Nabi ni macam manusia, sama macam diorang. Tapi it depends on orang kata apa, bila Allah letak hidayah tu, diorang follow lah. Okay, you have to put your faith on your manager. Kadang-kadang kalau manager pun tak betul pun susah juga hidup. Okay, it is in the context of whether your manager are doing the right things ataupun are on the right track. Okay. Alright, and then moving on to the controlling. Okay, the controlling level. Okay, last part of management functions. Okay, it includes monitoring performance, comparing it with goals, and correcting any significant deviations. So dekat sini maksudnya bila kita dah kata apa, bila manager tu bila dah kata apa, dah plan baik, have a proper set of organizational chart ataupun organizational structure, the manager can lead the employees, the subordinates to the right track, the right path. Okay, now we move on to controlling. Okay, kita nak tengok lepas kita Kita nak tengok sama ada planning kita ni berjaya ke, kita punya cara kita susun orang, kita grupkan orang ni ke satu tempat ke, kita lead orang yang baik ke. Kita nak tengok hasilnya dekat bahagian controlling. Okay, kalau ada yang perlu dibutuhkan, kita betulkan. Kalau tak ada yang perlu dibutuhkan, kita boleh keep on lah, keep on doing the right thing. Okay, tapi lama-lama it become the solution ataupun your orang kata apa, dia punya organizations punya goals tu lama-lama dia macam menjadi obsolete. Okay, jadi kita kena ubah kita punya planning, organizing, leading dengan controlling ni. Alright. And then, okay, what are the general skills required in management? Okay, the first one is conceptual skills, a manager's ability to analyse and diagnose complex situation. Okay, let's say lah, tiba-tiba pressure keras. Like you have to macam masa mula-mula PKP, macam mana firms nak buat kata apa, nak aturkan work from home. Who are going to perform their work at home, who are going to perform their work dekat orang kata apa, dekat dekat pejabat lah, dekat orang kata apa, Allahu Akbar, dekat ada perkataannya, okay, ignore lah, dekat tempat kerja tu, okay, dekat location tu ada lapaknya. Okay, contohnya macam Pak Cik Sir, okay, dia punya company, okay, he arrange ataupun he separate the company into shift punya part. Okay, sebelum ni 8 to 5, tapi sekarang kena work on shift. Okay, so ada shift tu 7 sampai 1, lepas tu the next shift is 1 to 7 PM. Okay, so and then kita ada interpersonal skills, a manager's ability to work with, understand, mentor and motivate others both individually and in groups. Okay, kita nak kata interpersonal skills ni, kita boleh cakap jugalah sebenarnya a good manager has the charisma. Okay, dia boleh approach dia punya subordinates in a way yang dia punya sebenarnya rasa macam okay, I feel like orang kata apa, dia macam orang, people are gravitated towards following what the manager says. Macam tu. That is a good manager. Okay, a good, orang kata apa, that's a required skill. Sebab apa? Kalau kita jadi manager, tapi kalau subordinates tak nak follow ataupun don't want to listen to our instructions, tak jalan juga. Okay, efficiency tak ada lah, effectiveness lagi lah tak ada. Okay, and then the third skills is technical skills, job specific knowledge and techniques needed to perform work tasks. Of course lah, obviously that you need to have the technical skill. Okay, let's say if you have the kata apa, expertise in teaching students, okay, but now you want to find job lah kan, vacant position is as a teacher, but then you punya orang kata apa, certificate ataupun you punya tempat belajar dulu lain, orang kata apa, kulinari. Okay, nak mengajar bukan mengajar kulinari, mengajar subjek-subjek teras ke ataupun Quran Sunnah ke syariat Islam ke, tak. Okay, you have to have the technical skills in order to perform the job as well. Okay, sebab kalau kita tak tahu, tak ada ni, kita pun mati kutu juga. So nanti anak buah kita pun macam, kau ni sebenarnya buat kerja ke tak, macam tu. Okay, that is the third general skill, okay, required in management. Okay, the last one is political skills, a manager's ability to build a power base and establish the right connections. Okay, dalam bilik kerja nanti, there will always be a situation where things get political. Okay, orang ni membelah kat orang ni, orang tu belah dekat orang tu. Okay, jadi macam berpuak-puak. So dekat sini, in order for you macam to move higher, okay, the need to have the political skills is undeniable lah. Kita tak boleh deny. If we want to move further, okay, of course kita tunjuk dalam kita punya performance, okay, sangat bagus apa semua, tapi the way how we influence the upper management to hire us, okay, to get into that position, that is what I call as political skills. Okay, dia kena ada pengaruh. Kalau kita tak ada pengaruh kat sini, macam mana kita nak lead orang, sebab orang pun tak tahu, tak kenal kita siapa. That's why we need to have political skills in management. Okay, these are the four management, four skills in management in general. Okay, banyak je skill lain, tapi these are the major ones lah. Okay, So the universality of managers responsibility. Okay, kalau tengok kat sini, this part kita nak discuss pasal level of managers dengan dia punya concentration of management functions. Kalau kita tengok kat sini, kalau first level managers, dia banyaknya 51% tu dekat leading. Okay, dia lead dia punya anak buah dia, okay, instead rather than planning, controlling, organising. Sebab apa first line managers ni dia more kepada leading? Sebab memang diorang bekerja dengan ramai orang. So that's why first level managers ni dia punya concentration is on leading. Okay, nak kata kalau macam organising, orang lain dah susun dah atas, so you have to kata apa, the second most important punya role ni, ataupun third important, macam kalau daripada bawah ada second one kan. Okay, important juga, tapi ada orang lagi atas dah susun. So nak orang kata apa, organising tu tak banyak sangat. Okay, compare pula dengan media managers. So organising dengan leading ni dalam lebih kurangnya amount yang sama kan. Okay, sebab apa, dia kena tengok. Kalau macam media managers tengok, okay, budget tak ada, macam mana orang kata this department nak survive. Okay, macam mana contohnya marketing. Okay, marketing ada banyak duit kan. So macam mana kata apa, kalau legal punya legal department tak ada duit, macam mana kita nak buat? Okay, ambil sikit pada marketing department. Dia kena organize lah. Okay, and then leading sama macam first line managers, tapi dia kena lead banyak pula department. Okay, kalau macam tadi kita finance, nak kena lead marketing, nak kena lead risk management punya department, itu banyak lah kerja-kerja dia. Okay, so kalau top managers, dia banyak kepada organizing dengan planning. Okay, sebab dia macam ni tau, top managers ni dia ada vision dengan mission. Selalunya bila dah ada vision tu, dia nak apa nak buat kan. Macam, so yang kena buat memanglah orang lain kena buat kerja tu, tapi dia yang memberi idea, mencetuskan idea kepada dia punya subordinates, how to do this, how to do that. Okay, contohnya macam kata apa, fashion director kat mana-mana fashion houses lah, tak kisahlah in Gucci ke, in Chanel ke, in Louis Vuitton ke. Okay, those designers, okay, they just make a rough sketch, but then the ones who makes it into reality are the seamster and seamstress. Okay, the tailors. Okay, all the orang kata apa, all the people has the craftsmanship in creating something, okay, to transform into wearable clothes. Okay, itulah top management kerja. So dia planning, dia punya planning dia banyak. Okay, organizing dia pun banyak lah, paling tinggi organizing, and then leading dia pun okay juga. Okay, maksudnya lebih kurang sahaja. So dekat sini, walaupun management function adalah sama, tapi the concentration ataupun the attention towards this one function is orang kata apa, lain-lain. Nampak tak? It is not universal. Okay, different level of management, different focus on management function. Okay, and I hope you understand. Kalau tak faham, just terus tanya right away. Okay, so kalau when we discuss the universality of managers responsibility ni, kalau kita nak compare between for-profit organisation dengan non-profit organisation, both orientations have managers, but the indicator that measures managers' performance differs, in which for for-profit organisation, maximized profit signifies how good the manager is, but for non-profit, it is a little different, in which the indicator is unclear. Of course lah kan, kalau kita kerja kat tempat swasta, kerja lah mana-mana pun, kalau dah nama company tu company for profit, dia punya misi is what? To maximize the profit. So when the profit is maximized, when a manager has the capacity to maximize the profit, okay, maksudnya dia ada incentive to be efficient by reducing the fund given to them, to each department. It signifies how good the manager is lah, dia boleh manage. Okay, and outcome pula sangat-sangatlah memberangsangkan, effective. So dekat situ, kalau dalam for profit punya organisation, nampaklah lagi tinggi dia punya profit, lagi bagus dia punya performance. Tapi kalau non profit punya organisation, dia tak ada nak cari untung pun, but then it has to take care of the financial, orang kata apa, stability of the organisation. Sebab kalau tak ada duit, daily operation tak boleh jalan ke. Even though dia cakap for non-profit, tapi orang yang menjalankan kerja tu dapat juga gaji. Okay, dia kena dapat juga sebab dia perform the job. okay, in organisation, even though dia punya bukan ni, dia bukan kata apa, company yang buat profit. Sama lah macam pusat zakat kan, okay, fisabilillah kan, saya rasa fisabilillah kot yang orang yang duduk dekat depan masjid apa semua tu kan, ke amil, I'm not sure, tapi dia dapat upah juga kat situ. Okay, dia dapat upah sebab apa, dia tolong orang kata apa, lembaga zakat tu untuk kutip zakat. Okay, itu yang dimaksudkan dengan orang kata apa, the operation punya expenditure. Tapi kalau duit tak ada pun susah juga kalau dalam tu kan, kena ada duit jugalah, kena pandai uruskan. Cumanya dia punya goals tu, nak measure dia punya performance tu bukan dekat duit. Itu yang susahnya. Okay, and then the size of organisation. Okay, this one, okay, the size of organisation dia lah yang kata apa, membezakan. Okay, kalau lah small organisation kan, takkan kalau kita ada ala-ala kedai runcit ke apa ke, tak payah lagi kita nak ada top managers, nak ada middle managers, tak payah. Kalau kedai kecil kita buka je lah, kita lah middle managers, kita lah top managers, kita lah orang kata apa, semua benda kita buat. Sebab apa? Sebab the scale of business operation tu kecil. So kalau kita nak hire orang lain pun banyak duit nak pakai. Okay, unless that we are thriving, okay, unless that we are doing so good that we need to hire other people, then no problem, you can always hire other people. Okay, as long as you have the needed fund. Okay, so lain pula kalau dengan company yang besar. Okay, contohnya macam big corporations, macam TNB, macam Telekom Malaysia, macam Khazanah Berhad. Okay, those things you need to have, orang kata apa, you need there's a level of management kat situ lah. Ada dia punya beza antara top managers dengan middle managers. So they have to be, orang kata apa, working lah. Dia ada difference dia punya management functions depending on the level of management, level of managers yang saya tunjuk tadi lah. Okay, alright, okay, and then the manager roles in small and large business. Okay, kat atas ni kita ada the importance of roles. Okay, kalau macam dekat tengah ni high, moderate, low ni adalah importance of the roles. Okay, kalau macam roles played by managers in small firm, belah kiri ni small firms, belah kanan large firms. Okay, tengok di sini, spokesperson, entrepreneur, figurehead leader, disseminator. Okay, dia punya important tu makin lama makin rendah. Okay, yang paling tinggi sekali kalau dalam small firm, spokesperson. Sebab apa? Spokesperson ni dalam small firms very very important, sebab dia yang convey the message, convey the purpose of the existence of that company, to tell to the other parties ataupun to anyone yang company tu ada kat situ, ada bertapak dekat situ. Okay, that's why in small firms, spokesperson has the important roles in that company. Okay, kalau macam large firms, tengoklah disturbance handler, negotiator ni kan moderate dia punya importance. Tapi paling penting adalah resource allocator. Okay, resource allocator ni kenapa? Resource ni sumber-sumber tau. Let's say kalau kita ambil contoh mudah kan, dalam manufacturing company, contohnya kilang sardin ke, kilang buah dalam tin ke, semua benda tu kan. Okay, harga barang tertakluk, okay, dia punya the price of goods kat dalam company tu, it is highly dependent on the price of the raw materials ataupun the resources. Kalau resources tu mahal, so at the end of the day, kita punya production cost akan bertambah. So kita punya produk akan jadi mahal. Bila produk kita jadi mahal, orang takkan beli tau barang tu. Orang akan substitute untuk beli barang yang sama kualiti tapi harga yang lebih murah. Sebab itulah pentingnya resource allocator ni, dia punya orang kata apa, in the body management rules is very important. Okay, it starts from there. Okay, alright. Okay, why do you have to study management? Okay, all of us have a vested interest in improving the way organizations are managed. Okay, it is undeniably true. Once you enter the workforce, okay, once you become a labor, okay, awak akan nampak kan, every time macam tengok kebodohan orang ni ke, nak kena lah tengok dalam company tu kan, macam apa lah orang ni buat, kenapa lah dia tak buat betul-betul. Ada benda tu kita akan sentiasa, we have the incentive to rectify the mistake of other people. Sebab apa? Sebab in our minds we have the proper, let's say we have, orang kata apa, the most optimal version of our solution. Okay, ada orang ni, ada orang tu, macam ada orang lain walaupun position tinggi, tak semestinya dia punya idea tu memberansangkan. That's why we need to have meetings apa semua. Okay, that is the importance of meetings. Okay, dan kita akan bincang on the later topics lah. Okay, and then the second reason, the reality that for most of you, once you graduate from college and begin your career, you will either manage or be managed. Okay, Alah sekarang ni pun dah belajar kan, orang kata apa, dekat Intek ni dah jadi orang kata apa, undergraduate student. So nanti bila dah kerja nanti, you are either managing a set of employees ataupun you will be managed. Okay, so you will know lah your responsibility kat company tu bukan buat setakat kerja hakiki. Kalau jadi actuarial scientist, buat kerja tu je, tak. Kita ada banyak different roles kita dalam company tu. Alright. Okay, and then the dynamics of management. Okay, management ni kenapa dia sentiasa berubah. Okay, management ni bukan setakat dia takut lama, dia sentiasa kena ada perubahan. Sebab apa? Dia ada banyak faktor yang there are a lot of factors that press that allows ataupun forces the management style to change. Okay, so the growing importance of customers for managers, it concerns with the customer service department. Public servants are more aware of customer satisfaction, and without customers, a firm may cease its operation. Of course, kalau kita kerja dekat customer service kan, kita jaga customer service, kadang-kadang bad customer service usually is the key of losing everything. Okay, contohnya macam sekarang ni nak dengan musim, orang kata apa, dengan trend yang orang suka cancel culture kan. Okay, buat salah sikit, bila ada kedai ataupun firm yang buat salah sikit ke, expose sana, expose sini. Okay, yang macam yang ni kan, yang budak yang NASA dapat beasiswa tu kan, motif. Okay, padahal dia dah minta maaf, tapi tak, orang semua tak boleh move on kan. Siapa kena tipu, Perdana Menteri pun kena tipu semua tu. Cancel culture. Okay, korek tweet-tweet lama dia. Semua dia N-word ke F-word apa semua tu banyak. Okay, so sebab itulah kalau orang kata apa, dalam bila kat customer service ni, pentingnya manager tu dia nak kena ada good response, good feedback. Kalau kita buat pergi memanis dekat counter, dekat any kind of counter, dia akan jawab, okay, how is our service to you? Okay, was our orang kata apa, teller ni macam buat kerja dengan baik tak? Kita kena rate dekat tablet tu je lah. Penting kita nak tengok customer feedback. Okay, the importance of innovation. Innovation means doing things differently, exploring new territory and taking risks. Innovation isn't just for high-tech or other technologically sophisticated organisation. Innovative efforts are needed in all types, all levels, areas and all size of organisation. Okay, innovation ni kita nak cakap pasal macam teknologi jugalah. Okay, so macam contohnya kan, kalau kita orang kata apa, tak move on, orang tu buat contohnya sauce kimball ke apa ke kan, takkanlah dia nak ditakut lama, padahal dah lama dah benda tu. Okay, company tu dah lama, tapi dia start from zero. Maksudnya mungkin dia buat sauce tu manually. Okay, tapi as time progresses and the company earns even higher amount of profit, okay, that is the time for the company to buy even higher tech, okay, higher technological punya machineries. So nanti it can increase ataupun increase the production manifold. Okay, itu pentingnya orang kata apa, innovation. Takkanlah kita nak sentiasa guna the use of labour. Lain pula konteksnya kalau company tu memang they stay true to the tradition of doing things traditionally. Itu lain. Okay, so kalau nak increase the production, increase the profit, buatlah investment dalam machinery. Sebab mesin ni dia bukan tahan setahun, dia last more than 1 year. Okay, ataupun 10 to 15 years, benda-benda macam tu lah. Okay, and then moving on to the third dynamic is the importance of social media. Okay, social media have become the most important element in management of business. Okay, it helps firms enhance their relationship with their customers. Okay, tengoklah kan, macam ni kan, everything to enhance the relationship with customers. Selalunya company sekarang ada banyak lah Instagram, usually Instagram, ada Twitter. Tengok macam mana customer engagement. Okay, Wendy's ke McDonald's ke, kalau kita kat Malaysia Domino's kan, kalau ada je benda viral, nanti dia lah cepat sekali buat poster semua benda tu. Nanti kalau entah-entah yang pasal NASA ni pun, nanti adalah pizza dia buat iklan pasal NASA ni. Okay, tengok contohnya macam Vivi Yusof response on her copying the promotional poster from a small influencer. Nampak tak? Marah dia. Orang cakap, kau kenapa kau curi design orang apa semua ni, model apa semua. Lepas tu macam dia pun marah lah, bawa dekat Instagram, marah apa semua, nak justify. Okay, Okay. Padahal lah sekali yang Minah yang buat orang kata apa, motif, orang kata apa, buat orang kata apa, alah ya Allah susahnya sebut benda tu. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Design kot dia pun macam tidur dekat tempat lain juga, habis sama-sama kena expose. Okay, nak tunjuk macam dia paling kreatif, tapi dia pun sebenarnya korek idea orang. Itulah, kita jangan orang kata apa, tak payahlah. Memang we have to justify things, tapi macam mana orang, okay, the internet is very vicious. Okay, people will drag you to filth. Okay, kalau benda kecil macam ni. Okay, minta-mintalah kita doakan supaya kita dijauhkan oleh benda-benda macam tu. Okay, and then firms approach to sustainability. Okay, this one sekarang ni kan, dia kan macam, kan kita at the time where people are so invested in taking care of the environment. Okay, sekarang ni macam PKP, coronavirus, people take things to the other side. Macam instead of kan, tengok the nature is healing, look at how ships are kata apa, walking freely across the street. Okay, tengok penguin dekat jalan-jalan dekat Afrika. Tengok apa lagi, tengok how macam kambing dekat Turki ke kat mana tak keluar kan, panjat borang-borang, nature is healing, lapisan ozon pun nipis. Okay, nampak tak, bila nampak tak, dekat situ macam people are concerned with the orang kata apa, environmental degradation. Okay, so macam selalunya orang kata, okay, kita boycott company yang sah-sah dia ada properties of environmental deterioration. Kita support company yang contohnya macam cruelty free ke, ataupun yang tak ada straw ke apa ke, those other things lah. So you management kat situ, how do you deal with those kind of things? Okay, in order to maintain our relationship with the customers, ataupun we maintain our profitability, itu kita kena fikir. That is the work of a managers. Okay, alright, so this is the last slide for topic 1. Okay, I hope you get orang kata apa, a big picture. Okay, the bigger picture of this topic. Okay, kalau tak faham, terus tanya soalan, please. I am open to discussion. Okay, this is not a one way of learning. I need your question to show you that you actually you try to understand what I'm imparting to you. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much. Okay, Assalamualaikum.